Hello everyone, today we are looking at the MS 2x2. Now, most of you probably know that this is my main, so there is that bias towards it, but despite it being my main, I also have a few things that I would like to say about this puzzle. So in this video we are going to get into why this is my main, what I think it can do better, and if it is worth this amount of dollars on SpeedCube Shop. Let's see what we can gather from how the cube turns. As you can see, the cube is very fun to turn. It is very loud, I must admit, but it's also very fast. So what are some things about this puzzle that you're going to immediately notice? Well, with primary internals and soft plastic, we get a very soft feeling when we turn this cube, which allows us to do really loud things like this. The cube has decently strong magnets, but has some major locking up issues. Oh, of course that time it didn't show it. To put it in simple terms, this is the QiYi Po. This cube just screams clackety, and this cube is the complete opposite. While the MF2 has locking up issues, they're not as frequent in the QiYi MS 2x2. I would say that the MF2 and QiYi MS 2x2 are actually extremely similar in the sense that they are both made of extremely soft plastic and turn very fast. However, what they oppose each other in, the MF2 is very quiet while the QiYi MS is very loud. Despite the occasional lockups, I only have good things to say about the QiYi MS 2x2. In addition, the magnets are very strong. However, I do have something to say about the magnets that I will get into later in this video. For now, let's do a solve. For the benefit of reference, while this is my 2x2 main, it is not my 2x2 OH main, which isn't really an event, but I still do it occasionally. And the MF2 is actually my main for 2x2, simply due to the fact that the plastic is softer and the turning is faster. This cube is overall a great cube. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. I believe that the magnets can be stronger. While they are good while I'm turning them, when I get started turning, I don't feel the magnets as strong, which is just a personal complaint. I know most cubers don't actually care about the feeling of the magnets. They mostly care about how fast they can solve on this cube. But I am a nitpicker, and I thought that this cube should use some stronger magnets. Now let's go over some of the pros and cons of this cube. So what are the pros? The first pro that I want to mention is that this cube is fast. And when I say fast, I mean I cannot even move my wrists fast enough to show off how fast this 2x2 is. The second pro is that this cube is very controllable. When I do solves on here, you can see that I know exactly what I'm doing with each turn, and there is never overturns. While it is very controllable, a con of this cube is that it occasionally will lock up on you, hindering your solve. so this might not be a good cube if you do not know how to control your cubes. However, this issue can be resolved with practice. By practicing on this cube, you will learn how to reduce lockups and have a better experience. Lastly, the last con of this cube is the magnets are too weak. I now want to compare the following cubes: the QiYi MS 2x2, the MF2, the MGC 2x2, and I don't have the MGC Elite 2x2 with me, so we're just going to use the UPO to fill in with it. Starting off with the MGC, this was the first of all of these cubes that I've tried out, and this cube it's seen better days now, but this is the first cube of these 4 that I've tried out, and I fell in love with this cube as soon as I tried it. Next up is the MF2. This is the second cube that the second good cube that I've ever tried. This was my main for a long time, and one of the first ever videos on this channel, my old channel, the old JS, was with this 2x2, and it was me in competition solving 2x2, and I got some really good times with this 2x2. This is a veteran 2x2. So next I got the QiYi MS 2x2 pretty much as soon as it came out, and I fell in love with this thing. It was a huge competition between these two back in the day when I was deciding what my main 2x2 was going to be. I was very indecisive, and I often switched between these two. Now the MGC Elite 2x2, I didn't get to try it much, but from what I did get to try, I would put it right in between the MGC and the MF 2x2, because while it is better than the MGC 2x2, it does not yet hold up to the standards of the MF2 or the QiYi MS. They just need to fix the plastic problem, in my opinion. Enjoy an average of 5 solves on this puzzle. As always, remember to join the Patreon. There are courses available there, and I do exclusive giveaways on my Patreon as well. So if you want cubes or merch delivered to you for free, highly recommend joining the Patreon. Also, maybe check out another video. I know you enjoyed this one.